Hello, Paul. Sorry my hair is wet, but I just got out of the shower. I have a job that isn't on YouTube. I decided to try my first video that's made directly for another YouTuber, and it ended up being you because you deleted one of my comments yesterday. And I thought it was something perfectly innocuous and funny, rational. It just, I don't understand why you felt the need to do that. Like, I came back later to see what your response was, and it was gone. And it was something about how millennials all need comfort animals or something nowadays, and just the, and you often say in your videos just how much weaker young people are now, and that's a big concern of mine too. And I just express it, I think, in more intense, angry terms, because that's my nascent personality, as I've said in my comments as well. I inhabit something of a character on YouTube that's more of an intense, angry version of myself. And, like, I made a Wonder Woman video earlier today that I'm sure is just getting the shit kicked out of it in the comments because I mouthed off at 6:30 in the morning because I was sick of the agenda. I was sick of getting steamrolled by the agenda when I was just checking my phone first thing in the morning. Anyway, I mean, I'm sorry if I've ever come across as a punk. I think you've called me that in the past in response to one of my comments. And I was aware that I wasn't articulating myself the way I thought I was. Like, I thought I was coming across as, you know, I don't know, cartoonishly intense in a way that wasn't supposed to be taken entirely seriously. Everything I say is supposed to have this bite to it, like I just got out of a car accident or something. Like I'm always that irritated. And so I'm not going to do that thing where I'm like, unsub because you fucked up. But you did fuck up. You claim to be this Christian mystic who just lets it all go like a sieve. You're this, you let it all roll off your back. And it's like, and you don't obstruct your ideological opposition. You let them be heard. And it was like, dude, you deleted a comment where I said that, what's with these people that need a comfort dog just to get through the day? They have to buy themselves presents after every uncomfortable moment. And it sounded like what you were saying in your video. And, I'm one of those people where I think of YouTube as an extension of eye contact. And, sorry, I'm neglecting to make more of it. And it sucks because you were one of the few YouTubers that I was like, oh, he's from Connecticut and he's got this Christian mystic sensibility or worldview, and it's finally someone that isn't just like snarking on clickbait, and someone that's really trying to get to the bottom of things and solve problems. That's awesome. And then I reach out to you and it's either you don't respond or it gets deleted. And so that's why I made this video, because I'm like, all right, obviously I wasn't coming across in my videos, or sorry, in my comments, which is what I hope is the case. I hope it's just that I, sounded meaner than I really am, and I'm giving you a chance to understand that I inhabit a bit of a character. And that I'm mostly a comment-driven channel. Like, I don't have time to make videos like this very often. Like I think I said in the beginning, if I didn't, like, my hair is wet because I just got out of the shower. I'm a landscaper, and I came home with a ton of ticks all over me. And I was just in the shower, like, getting them all out. I mean, I think I've made comments on your channel like that once or twice where I say, your truther channel is not going to support your family, dude. I'm sorry. And it's cool that it did for as long as it did, but I remember after the adpocalypse, as you called it, or coined it, you just had this meltdown about, how am I going to pay for, what am I going to do? And I did drop a few comments like, well, you might have to pick up a rake and a broom, pal. You might have to actually exert some effort and get a real job. Sorry. And yes, I do maintain, and I always will, that there is a distinction between what I am doing now and what you do, which is imparting wisdom, invaluable wisdom. It is. But it's still talking. Imparting wisdom and teaching lessons and preaching are still just talking, like I'm doing right now. And I worked all day before I did this. And sometimes channels that are like, what am I going to do if my channel doesn't support me? It's like, yeah, I'm sorry if I sound a little harsh in the comments after something like that. And so this is also more of what I think YouTube should be. I think it should be more of like a people just talking. So that's what this is, and I'm sorry if it's awkward. I'm sorry that this is just who I am. I'm an extremely open and forward person. And I hate being censored. I hate being shut down. And so I will respond to you directly if you do that. So take care, Paul. Stop deleting your comments. Stop being a hypocrite. Stop saying you don't do it when you do. Or that you only do it when it's extremely out of line, because it's not the case. Like, you've deleted things because, I don't know, they sounded a tiny bit jerky. See ya.